Yo, this Ed, and I just got to watching some Dragon Ball. Hold on, please. I just got to watching some Dragon Ball protest movies, videos, and yeah, if you want to protest this movie, go ahead and protest this movie. I mean, this movie is proven to be crappy. Reason being because uh, the storylines they've been given and some actual storyline. That's what's actually bombing this movie. The Chinese version actually stayed truer to the franchise better than this American stuff. And when we do it really well. Now, Dragon Ball, that's crappy. So, there's some other movies that's also really crappy. And it's it's just going horrible. The writer actually tried to fuse Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball together. You can't do that. Oh, you no, you can't do that. No way. Can't use Kid Goku with Goku and try to make a huge step between it. Now, if you wanted to do that, you should have hint a lot of stuff, hinting that there's going to be a sequel. Like, for example, we know there wasn't going to be a Krillin. It should have hinted Krillin. It should have said something with Krillin. It should have hinted that Krillin's going to be the next one. It should have hinted that Krillin's going to attend Master Roshi's school. They should have hinted that. They messed up a lot of stuff. They messed up the Kamehameha wave. They messed up the attitude. I mean, the characteristics. But that was on my other thing. Anyway, I I want to go see this. I'm going to go see this movie because reason being I have yet to see this movie. I want to give an official bitching on this movie. So I'm going to break everything down step by step, scene by scene, and give it give this movie as best as positive rating as possible. I'm not going to dog this movie because this movie has also been part of my history. I remember some people actually getting laid during the times that Dragon Ball was on TV. Not lying. I know some of y'all motherfuckers out there got laid during when after school when Dragon Ball Z was on. Somebody. They had to. An hour and a half. I think an hour and a half. At some point they did back to back Dragon Ball Z episodes, and then they had Dragon Ball. They really did this wrong. They really did this wrong. I'm gonna try to see the movie. And if y'all want to protest, go ahead and protest it, but don't be at the movie theater. Stay I'm gonna be at. That's all I gotta say. But other than that, this movie is probably gonna be shit. They should have never done that. They should. And I hate when people say that you can't do live action anime. Look at the Death Note. Look at Prince of Tennis. I just got to watch Death Note, and I just got to watch Prince of Tennis. And there's no way that you can say that Dragon Ball can't be made into an actual live actual adaptation. Now, adaptation. What I want to talk about that adaptation. They did not make an adaptation of this movie. They made a whole separate story. A whole separate story. You can't get across this. It was a separate story. Nothing was the same except the characters' names, the franchise title, and the fact that Grandpa Gohan dies. Bulma and Goku meet because of the Dragon Ball, because they of the Dragon Balls. Master Roshi trains Goku. Piccolo dies because of Goku, and Chi Chi and Goku meet, and somehow Yamcha tries to throw them into there, and Dragon Balls. That's it. I think I mentioned that in my last video. If I didn't, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, Dragon Ball can be made into a movie. They just fucked up on this one. If I was the people in charge, I want to put a lot of effort into it. I would have some fans actually rate the movie for it and watch it to see how this is going to go. Because if I was an investor, I'm going to actually aim towards the fans. Everybody else would get on the bandwagon. I remember I've seen like some people didn't see who weren't fans of Twilight. Twilight apparently is a huge franchise. I never heard of the movie. I think my mom went to go see it, and she has yet to pick up a book called Twilight. People are gonna jump on this bandwagon pop anyway. Now, if they're trying to appeal to those people, they're stupid. I'm sorry, but you're just stupid. Appeal to the fans. Appeal to the people who actually make this thing very popular. That's it's just crazy not to do that. I mean, look at Death Note. But back to the thing. Look at Death Note. Look at Phantom Tennis. They went from anime, no, to manga, from manga to anime to movie. They all stuck with the same characteristics. They all stuck with a similar storyline. Death Note done very well because it confiscated all that shit into an hour and a half movie. They did it very well, man. They did it very well. I was actually proud of that. So, and then they did it into two movies, complicating the entire French storyline, or at least they tried to, and they did okay. They hit all the main points. They stuck the characters. They stuck with everything that was important. Like for example, if, like I said in the last video, they should have stuck with a lot of stuff I ever mentioned in my last video, and they should have basically tried to confiscate a lot of stuff and took out a lot of fillers out. Like for example, remember that time when Goku and when Bulma and Goku were going from Goku's house all the way to Hatsuroshi's, and they would have to fight that big ass. Just take that thing out. It's very simple to confiscate manga, especially if you're highlighting certain things. Yes, I know Red Ribbon Army came before Piccolo, and yes, I understand that they did all that. But if you're going to involve Piccolo, a major villain in Dragon Ball, in my opinion, because Red Ribbon Army, if you're going to do Piccolo, also has to be introduced because how Cell and the android is being introduced. There's a way to do that, but Red Ribbon Army is very minimal. If I was to do the Cell Saga, I would actually base it off the Nazis, because that's what Red Ribbon Army basically is off. Nazis. If you don't know that, you're do some research. Anyway, they could take the Red Ribbon Army out. I'm happy with this the film that they chose. I'm just pissed off the storyline how it actually progressed because it actually doesn't leave a lot of room for everything else that's going to happen afterwards. Because we already know what's going to happen. Gohan gets born. Starts up the Z saga, the Z franchise, Dragon Ball Z franchise, and then the sagas that we all know and love comes into effect. And then after Z is over, GT gets introduced, and that's basically Goku's retirement. And he passes on his responsibilities onto Oob, because Goku basically feels like everything that was sold out, and also Dragon Ball can actually has a wide opening because apparently Vegeta has a brother. If you haven't watched the new movie, go watch it. Yeah, Vegeta has a brother, a little brother, and I believe there's more, and it actually leaves a lot of room for more Saiyans to actually be introduced because just like Transformers, where their planet was blown up, there's more Transformers out there. So that's apparent in the next movie. So you could have done it just like that. They basically chose to make this movie crap by not sticking to the storyline. I don't know why. It was stupid. That's all I gotta say. Go protest if you want to. Don't be at the movie theater I'm gonna be at. If you're in Chicago, stay the fuck away from the AMC theater on Illinois Street by Navy Pier. Alright, y'all. I'm done.